Hi everyone, it's Killshot 99 Game. This is Playdead Live. The Morgue, Boss's Day Off. We got Ark and we got them traveling to MIR. If you got the link, we may have posted the wrong thumbnail. It's all good. The one from Monday might have been posted. We'll change that later on. But we know who's playing tonight. It is Ark. They are traveling to MIR. And this is one of the most fun ones that we do. It's Boss's Day Off. There's no cyborg. There's no bosses. You do have to find other ways to score, whether it's straw men, whether it's kills, whether it's occupy, whether it's walls, all of those things. There's just neat ways to do things. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight. We've got a great event lined up for you guys Friday night. My goodness, we're going to Krampus Campground. I said it right tonight. Yes, we've got Battle Royale Saturday night. And my web developer is back on the job. And they are working fast and furious. We're not going to have a web update this weekend, which is why we can do Battle Royale. But next week, we're going to have a sneak peek of the fishing game. We're going to see more images from the crafting software, from the auction house software, and we're looking pretty good. So we're making huge progress. So I got a pet tonight that is the final pet of the Enforcer gear set. And next week, we're going to roll out the brand new set called... Oh, you guys want to know what the next set's called, don't you? Well, you ain't going to find out. I'm not going to tell you until you see it next week. So before we get into it, how about a super chat shout out? We got Hello 99 Kills Great Mods, channel members, PDL players, sponsors, bundles, box, burn coin, kills coin. Good luck to both teams. I see Deadly Dimes in the house. Good luck, Ark. Good luck, MIR. And I know you guys want to know a little bit of something. But look, we've got great matches next week. I'm going to show you guys in a second. We got a box event next week. We've got a new chapter. We've got, you name it. We're doing it. We're doing it. We got a holiday event coming up in a couple weeks. So let me take you guys down to the standings. And that's right. Sly seems to be getting their mojo back. You guys better watch out. Sly up there at 5-2 right now. Sole possession of first place. We got Ark at 4-3, and we got MIR at 3-4. Ark trying to get their 5th win. MIR, if they win tonight, will be tied with Ark. So you can see that. Vox getting better and better every day. We've seen Ron do some rebuilding, but Ron's got a scary good team. We saw it. We saw the great Buford Justice the other night. We saw J-Law back. We saw the Deacon back. A little rusty, but he was back. Trigger wasn't there, but we saw a Cat. Every team in this league is lethal. Take a look at the schedule. We got Ark and MIR tonight, Boss's Day Off. On Monday, we got a rare, normal, no changes to that match. It's been a while since we've had one of those. But we got Ark traveling to Vox. No specialty rules, no smoke. It's just a regular match. But then on Wednesday night, we got our second ever Smokehouse match. Unlimited smokes. That's right. You got MIR traveling to Sly for a Smokehouse match. What do you guys say? Sly, you guys going to smoke them out? Or is MIR going to be able to come in and deal with the smoke? And then the week... Oh, look at this. We're getting into the holidays now, but check this out. The 19th and the 21st. Double Wicked Walls. Sly and Ark on Monday night. Vox and MIR on Wednesday night. And everybody's going to be festive. Everybody's going to be like in a holiday mood. I am looking forward to that week and those matches because I just think some crazy things are going to fly. It's all going to fly, and we're going to have a blast. So we do it, man. Like Ocean Man says, if you ain't gaming with 999, where are you at? And I could not agree with that more. So that's what we got lined up for you guys. And the standings, the schedule. These matches are important, but they're also a lot of fun. Take a quick look at PCP points. As you guys know, PCP points roll into the Max Awards, and we'll have our Max Awards in the spring. And the pet tonight, we might have a new Max Award category called Lord of the Flies. So it's going to be interesting. I'm going to explain the pet to you guys in a second. So here are the PCP points. Again, you got Moonshot up there, 5 gold bars. followed by Cat, and look at Moonshot's teammate right there, Samurai, with 3. If somebody catches him, it might be his own teammate. Samurai with 3 gold bars. We got Busy Bee, Bones, and the Assassin all with 2. Go over to the DZ. Cat has played more games, but Crimson, once again, tied for first place. She's making her move. Cat, Crimson, Dow, 500 points. He's only 50 points back. He's playing tonight, so you know that he's going to be trying to make a run at it. Then we got Kel, we got Dimes, we got Julie J. The others trying to stake their claim, get some points. Look at the Rovers, Ruffled Feathers. I mean, this is a category that that Ark does pretty well with. We got Dow with 4, Julia with 2. Look at Kel, surprisingly up there. Kel with 2, Gemstone, Craven Light, Valar all with 2. And Father Ron, father of the Range Rover, 7 tires, Ron. Ron in first place, 178 points, followed by Julia with 5 playing tonight. Deadly Dimes with 5, Moonshot with 5 playing tonight. Craven and Kel. Look at the tank. Told you guys. Legendary Buford Justice. Yeah, Craven Light's got 5, but look at the rookie. Look at the rookie with 5 cannonballs. You must be kidding me. Not since Deacon made his run. So Craven with 5, Justice with 5, tied with first. We got Gemstone tonight playing. Watch out. B-Dub playing tonight with 3. Samurai busy. Samurai up there in a couple categories. And I'm going to tell you guys, don't even mess with the gold orb. Justice leading another category. 3 gold orbs. Trigger, Julia, Kel, Valar, B-Dub, all with 1. So I am, you guys can tell, I'm pretty excited about this Vox team with Sir Tim, Justice, Diana, Deacon, J-Law. I mean, Trigger, Cat, Ron. It's a good team. It's a good, fun team. And they're just going to get better and better. So, but that's not what it's about. Tonight, it is about Ark and MIR battling for sole possession of second place and a close 1 game out of first place. So, there's our PCP points. Now, let's take it to tonight's Epic War Bundle. I'm going to roll through this bundle because I got some great stuff, and I know Deadly Dimes is probably like, yes, look, kills, triple Dimes. What's the first thing you noticed on that whole screen? I got the greatest pet we rolled out, and I guarantee you the first thing Dimes noticed was that triple Dimes potion up there in the bonus slot. Because she knows we got a box event coming up, and she's ready to juice it up to get those dimes, right? Her eyes went right to it. Here you go. Let's start out with a silver tonight. We got ASC Iron, Spruce, and Inferno. Putting both those in there, well, for obvious reasons. 5 post-battle pet revive, Hexite, Dyneema, 1 of each of your waxes. That was not supposed to be there, but you know what? I guess you guys got it because I left it in there. So here you go. Craziness tonight. I'm going to give you a free Frantic 5. I'm going to give you Dire Red, Lagoon Ruby, Glyph of Mayhem, Combat Orbs, Max Torment, Red Summon Skins, Frantic 5, Savage 6, Mag 7, and Super 8. Error on the part of the user, so my error is your gain. And you can see these specials, these bonuses. I'm going to give you 20 standard ammo and 20 red gel. Is that cool or what? 20 of each. You got firepower, right? Firepower for you guys, 20 and 20. Go over to the gold. Dire Red, Lagoon Sapphire, Robust, Max Spark, Sly Spark, Speed, Bionic Wildcard. A lot of these by request. Seal Smoke, Onyx Skins, and I'm giving you guys a loader bundle tonight. So you're going to get a loader bundle as a special. That's 100 loaders because most of you just bought a grenade bundle last night. So I'm like, you know what? You got a brand new grenade bundle. Let's give all of y'all 100 loaders to go with that grenade bundle. So you got replenishment on your shots, replenishment on your loaders, and then take you over to the green bundle. Energy Orb, Arrowhead, Spider Silk, Glyph of Hulk by request, Gamma Gloves by request, Seal Smoke, you got Max Seal and Seal Smoke, Silver Skins by request, Platinum, Onyx, take you up top, Gold Summon Skins, Mythic Summon Skins, because Deadly Dime twist my arm all day long. There is your triple dimes. And this is the most pets we've done in like the last year. This is the 8th pet from the Enforcer set. The 8th. And you cannot play it tonight. It is the legendary Spanish Fly. It's not a legendary pet, but You guys know there's no such thing as Spanish flag. Well, yes, there is. And his name, El nombre es Cinco, the Spanish fly. And he is cool. He does some really, really cool stuff. You guys don't believe me? You guys don't believe all the cool stuff that's been in the Enforcer set? Let me show you. Let me show you the Enforcer set. My favorite set we've ever created. Look at all these pieces of gear. Look at all these pets. Grover, Sabin, Phoenix, Sirs, Cinco, Taser, Bliss, and Xavier. 8 epic pets. All of them have special, all of them are super, super good. And look at all those pieces of gear. And next week, you are going to get the 17th piece of Enforcer gear. You got Disperse, you got Absorption, you got Echo, you got Mangle, you got Rampage, Haunt. We even showed you a sneak peek from the next set that has dual abilities, has Steal and Ignite. All of those pieces of gear. You got Boost in your trinkets. Seer, we brought it back. I don't think we've ever done a set of gear this absolutely epic. And tonight, everybody, this is Cinco. So here's what Cinco does. First of all, Cinco is obsessed with the number 5 because Cinco means 5. So you can play Cinco. I'm not going to give you all the details because I know you're going to have questions, but I'm going to give you the overview because most of you are buying it, so you want to know what it does. Cinco, it can be played like Kang, but it can be played on a wall. It can be played on a straw man. It can be played on a person. It is worth 5 points at first, but a red Cinco is 10 points. A gold Cinco is 15 points, and a mythic Cinco is 20 points. Now, you can play it like a Kang, so if you've got a boss out, you can play it. So you can play this Spanish fly and put it on straw man. You guys want to guess what straw man number you're going to play it on? Put it in chat right now if you can guess which straw man it has to be played on. The 5th one, absolutely. That's what Cinco does. All right, you can play it on a wall. If you play it on a wall, which block do you think it's going to adhere itself to? If you guess the number 5, you are correct again. Or you can play it on a person. Let's say you're a person who likes to occupy all 5 zones. Well, if you occupy all those, you're going to get a bonus 5 points for having a Cinco. But let's say you play it on yourself. You're a person that likes to gather halos, and you get a 5th halo. Boom. Cinco's going to trigger and give you those points. So you can play your Cinco on a friend. You can play it on yourself. You can play it on a wall. You can play it on a straw man. And they're just going to be little ways that you can accumulate points. Can it be killed? Yes. Can it be trixied? Yes. Can it be shot? Yes. All of the above. You can get rid of it. But if everybody in your faction has a Cinco, and you got a Kang out, and you're playing Cinders, not 5 kills, but if you're in the temple for 5 rounds and you get the gold orb, Justice. If I'm with Vox and I see Justice in the temple, I might load up. And by the way, nobody's ever gotten 5 kills in a faction war match. If you get 5 kills in a faction war match, you don't have to worry about Cinco. You're probably going to win. You'll probably go down as one of the greatest players of all time. All right, because no one's even gotten 5 kills this season. So good luck getting 5 kills in a match. All right, this is how good Cinco is. There will be questions. I'll answer the questions throughout the week. Trust me when I tell you, it's just one of those things, especially when you level it up. You can put an extra 10, 15, 20. You know, I know Ron's going to be like, Cinco me, everybody. Put the Cinco on me. Or Kat's going to be like, hey, put it on me. I've got 5 Cincos on me. And I'm getting ready to get Halo number 5. So the challenge for you guys are going to be looking to where people are playing their Cincos and if they're stacking them. Somebody puts a team puts 3 or 4 Cincos on strawman number 5, rest assured, they're trying to light strawman. They put 5 Cincos on a wall, they're trying to kill that wall. They put 5 Cincos on a player, then they're thinking that player is going to be capping some things. So 5 halos, strawman number 5, 5th block, occupying 5 zones, or a gold orb, 5 rounds. 5 is the magic number, everybody. All right. Kel, leave it in chat. I love this pet. I didn't think there was a better way we could close out the Enforcer pet series than with this particular bar fly, the Spanish fly, Cinco. All right. This is going to be something that hopefully your factions understand the importance and the scoring capacity of this pet. We got Moonshot. We got Julia. We got Justice. We got Crimson. Flyrod. Valar. Father Ron. Bones. B-Dub. Busy. Trigger. Dimes. Samurai. Pope. Cat. Football. Dow. Craven. And Kel. That seems like a lot of scoring, and I see Shaman Sheila jumping in there saying, I at least need that red bundle. Absolutely. So take a look. Take a look at the players. Take a look at the factions. And when you start seeing players in different zones and these flies attaching to them, you'll know how quick those points can manifest. Especially if you get some people out there putting some mythic Cincos on the board. Because that's going to be a whole different level. All right. Let's get down to business, everybody. Let's do what we came here for, and it's to have an epic match and look at the different ways that you can score now. So we are going to get tonight's starting lineups, everybody. So if you're playing tonight, if you're Jim, Dow, Valar, Julia, Samurai, Moon, Kel, or Flyrod, you guys probably heard what I said. Might be some surprises to the lineup tonight. Now you know. Give me your pre-match buffs right now if you're playing in the first couple rounds. All right, I see Flyrod. I see Julia. I see Dow, Samurai, Kel, Gemstone, Valar, Moonshot. That looks like 8. All right, 8 is enough. Let's take you down and show you the real starting lineups, where they're playing, and the position for each player. Here we go, everybody. Good luck to all players. MIR, Boss's Day Off. All right, starting lineup. And how about a super chat shout out for our honorary captains? You guys know we've got Amon, Mike N, Kathy, and Seth. That's right, we put you guys over here beside the temple. And thank you guys for being a part of our game, an inspiration to all of us, and hopefully you guys are cheering really, really hard tonight because it's a big match for both teams. All right, everybody, here's tonight's starting lineup. Captains, I'm going to ask you to be fast. We're going to take you down and start out with Kel, starting out as a rover. Then we got Valar in the bomber position, followed by Flyrod in the tank position. Jim following the champ. After Gemstone, we got Samurai. After Samurai, we got the assassin Julia in the rover zone. Then we got Moonshot into DZ, followed by Down to DZ again. Kel, Valar, Flyrod, Jim, Samurai, Julia, Moonshot, and Dow. And let's get this thing going. Kel, I'm going to give you 15 seconds to get your move in. And as an FYI, adding Gemstone to the Cinco bundle. And keep in mind, they can't be used tonight. Captains are B-Dub and Gemstone. And challenging, we've got Moonshot. We'll be making the challenges. All right. And Dow is putting the Ledger on B-Dub. Ledger is a pre-match global effect. Can target B-Dub. It is a pre-match global effect. B-Dub, you have the Ledger on you, so if they kill you, 50% going to somewhere else. And that is his legendary play. So he does not have an additional legendary. All right, start out with Kel. Kel's going to jump into Rover. Jumps into Rover. Let's give her a tire. I did not, Moon. Hold up. Oh, I missed it. Moonshot playing Ledger on Julia. So we got two Ledgers. Ledger on B-Dub, who's not in the game right now, and Ledger on Julia, who is in the game right now. Moon and Dow have exhausted their legendary plays. Thank you, Moon. All right, so Kel jumping into Rover. And after she jumps into Rover, I'm going to drive over to the stairs of the temple. Mythic Torrent. Seal and Absorption. Kel's got a Gear Absorption, and she's also got a regular Absorption. And Cadet to Strawman. All right, so I don't have all the skulls out, but you know that you get Inhalation. Mythic Torrent's going to light a Strawman. No damage. Cadet to the Temple. Going to put out the flame. She wouldn't take any damage from that anyway. Man, everybody's excited tonight. Look, they're like, yeah, I got to get all these moves. She gets into Rover. That's good. Let's give her the 25 points for the tire. Drives to the stairs. Mythic Torrent to light a Strawman. Seal and Absorption. And a Cadet to the Strawman, and she's double sealed. And you might be lagging. All right, and Valar playing Dominari. All right, there you go. I got it. So, Kel, sorry, no tire for you. Valar blocking. Is that the first time we've ever had a tire blocked? All right. Valar playing Dominari. Like, Kel, you ain't getting this tire. But she is in the Rover. She doesn't need the tire to be in the Rover, but she doesn't get the points for it. All right, let's go over to Valar. Valar pulling out the Dominari already. She's like, you know what? I paid a lot of damn money for that Dominari, and I'm going to use it on whatever the hell I want to use it on. And you know what? I don't blame you. Villar is going to use that Dominari. That was like a bid fest. Sure does. That is exactly what her pet does. And I will answer that question, but I am going to say Arc. We're early in the game. Julia, I don't think we have you set up as a challenger, but I'll answer it because it's a mythic pet, and I'll let you guys know what it does. But all right, I'll add you, but I don't have it on my list. And this is why we need to get it done, because we get a delay of game. We're like 10 minutes in, and we're still trying to figure out who the Arc Challenger is. So again, it was not listed in my lineup. Jim is the captain. I'm going to add Julia to challenging, but if I get another challenge, I'm going to count it as a challenge because this is a mythic pet. We got to move on. We're one move in. All right, Villar, moving to the temple. Flourishing Wand. Flourishing Wand is the Earth Wand, and the Earth Wand is going to drop that in that location. Deity Ring to Fly Rod. Fly Rod, we're going to give you a Pet Repel. And we're going to give you a Seal. And you can't use any more smokes. Gold Nitro to Moon. And a Pet Repel. Temple. Wand. All right, the Earth Wand. Let's take this out of play. It hits Moonshot. That hit is going to break your absorption and put out a flame. A lot of stuff to process there. All right. Movement Wand, Deity Ring, Fly Rod, no smokes for you. Gold Nitro to Moon, breaks his absorption. Gives Villar a Seal. A Pet Repel is good, and a Spruce is good. Let's go from Villar over to Fly Rod. Gonna go Petro to Julia. M7 Rapture loaded. It hits. I love the move, and I know what you're going at, but the Petro in a first turn play does not deal enough damage to get the damage through for the knockback. So you do break her absorption, but she's still in the rover zone. M7 Rapture loaded to the wall. Hits. M7 Rapture from Fly Rod, turn number 1. Take it down 2, Fly Rod. Black and a green, it's a good start. All right, let's go from Fly Rod over to Gemstone. All right, Jim's going to move to the tank. When she jumps in the tank, she takes Cannonball. Going to drop Seal. Orcus to a Straw Man. And a red gel to Straw Man. All right, she's going to put out a flame. Light up a flame. When she lights up a flame, Smoke Inhalation is going to break her absorption. All right, let's go from Gemstone over to Samurai. All right, making up a little bit of time here. And I'm going to give Moon the same free challenge and answer the question I just answered for Julia. So, challengers, be careful with your challenges. Actually, never mind. Sorry, Jason. No, that's a good challenge. He's right. He's right. Back that up. You got me on that one, Jason. Orcus cannot put out that first flame. He's absolutely right. I'm going to back that up. All right. Reverse that. Good challenge. So here's the way that would work. Jim played Orcus, and Orcus cannot put out the first flame. So Orcus fizzles, and then she played a shot, which is a red gel. Now, it's a good challenge. I missed it too. And then she played it. She tried to shoot the next red gel, but she can't because the Orcus didn't put out the first one. Okay? All right, so we go from Jim over to Samurai. I don't know any ninja songs. Oh, I know. We were kung fu fighting. There you go. I guess I can get my medley going. We got Battle of the Ninjas. We got Samurai, and then we got Julia back to back. All right. Relax, everybody. Have a good time. And play loose. Play loose and have fun. All right, Samurai says that flame's still going. Let me play Dune and light another one. Going to drop a seal as well. Samurai over here in the bomber zone. Going to play Red's Revenge loaded. And there's nothing to... You can play a first turn halt. You have it. But there's no juice on it. So it's not going to lower the rage of it. So it does hit Red's Revenge. And Red's Revenge. Samurai. It's a good grenade, but you got no juice on it. 75% of a green. You got 25 green remaining. Health check. Nobody's taken any damage yet. All right, let's go from Samurai over to Julia. Gonna go Sleet Wand. Gonna jump into Rover. All right, a few bonus points. Got a tire and a cannonball, and when MIR tried to get some points, they got Dominari'd. That is a word now. Julia's going to summon Gold Tupac. Going to play Absorption. B-Dub says wait. Sleet Wand, Rover, move to Temple. All right, so Valar moved to the stairs of the temple. She was not able to get in, and she put out the flames. So Julia can occupy the temple. Want to check and see who put out the flames. So right now we got Julia in the temple, Valar at the stairs, Kel at the stairs. Fly Rod going to Judas that. So Sleet Wand's good. Rover's good. She's inside the temple. Gold Tupac, Absorption Seal. And the Rapture is going to be redirected to that frozen block. Gemstone. Hits or stop it. Hits, and that's a good 1-2 combo shot, right? They froze it and then pulled the Judas out. Fly Rod knew he had to break the block somehow. All right, let's go from Julia over to Moonshot. Moonshot, final move of the first round. Sorry, final move for MIR of the first round. Gonna go Anthrax 1 and take that seal that Julia cast. He says, give me that. Moonshot playing the Anthrax. Love me some Anthrax Wand. Anthrax is the fire wand. Let's go ahead and take that out of play. There we go. We got it. And going to go Gold Blaze and an Inferno. All right. So Gold Blaze going to light up number 3. The Inferno is going to light up number 4. He lost his absorption, but he just got that seal, and that inhalation is going to get rid of the seal. So he basically got a free one. Good combo shot there as well. All right, let's go over to Dow. Dow, this is the final move of round number 1. All right, Dow's going to send a max seal over to Julia. Remember, Julia has the ledger on her. So does B-Dub. They both have a hit list on them. Dow's going to play Absorption Potion. Grizz to Moon and Aqua to a Straw Man. All right. Moon, you got no protection at this point. So he's going to Grizz you, and he's going to put out one of those flames. Fly Rod's going to stop the Grizz. And the Aqua is going to put out flame number 4. They do use the prevention. All right. Good moves all the way around. Good first round, everybody. Let me give you the points here. So we've got Halo for Dow, Halo for Moon. Kel's going to rotate into the temple. Put them both there. Temple, we're going to give MIR a blessing, and we'll give Julia and Ark a blessing. Each of the rovers getting a temple in round number 1. Strawman, we got 3 lit up. 15 points for MIR in round number 1. 15-0. DZ, 25-25. All right, so we got temple points, we got halos, we got DZ points, and we got Strawman. And let's move it to round number 2. Round number 2, Kel, you're in the temple. You're up. Kel's going to move to the DZ. Up there with Moon. And Talon Samurai to the temple. Pet Repel. And Inferno to the Strawman. It hits. Kel's going to light Strawman number 4. And it is going to break her absorption. All right, let's go over to Valar. Valar at the stairs of the temple. You're up. Give you 15 seconds, Valar. Now that's pretty fast. That was fast, Valar. Orcus to Moon. Splash into flames. Gonna steal Moon Psycho. Little Haze and Daze over to Fly. Put that little symbol on him so he knows he's hazed and dazed. Gonna slow down his attack and also cut his damage. And F4 Rapture to the wall, B-Dub. Valar ain't playing. That Orcus going to take Moon down to 95. He can take an Orcus shot. Splashing the flame, stealing a Psycho, a little Haze and Daze. And F4 Rapture. Get that wall action going. Gold blue for Moon. No teardrop for Valar. Gold blue in play. And Valar, that is going to break your seal. All right, let's go from Valar over to the champ, Fly Rod. Your move. Valar trying to throw all kind of grenades, just getting denied, Valar. Got Judas, you got Blues. They ain't having it. Fly Rod, Red Blaze to Strawman, and an S8 Red's Revenge loaded to the wall. Red blaze going to light up number 4. Jim says, wait a second. Mythic blue from Dow. All right, Dow bringing out the mythic blue is nice, but he is sealed. It's just going to break his seal. A lot of firepower to use for a seal, Dow. Let's take it from Fly Rod over to Gemstone. We got Jim, Samurai, Julia Moon, and Dow. Pet Repel. Gonna chill on a Straw Man. Gonna hinder Fly Rod. Put that -1 on Fly Rod. And an F5 Red's Revenge loaded to the wall. All right, so gonna play that Pet Repel. Now keep in mind we're in round 2, so that is gonna be the equivalent of an S8. I'm sorry, S7. All right, let's put out the Straw Man. Pet Repel, put out the Straw Man, hinder Fly, and an S7 to the wall. We saw Fly Rod with the Rapture earlier. Jim with a little stronger grenade, dealing a little bit more than Fly. Black block, green block, and a quarter green block. 75 green remaining for Arc. 25 green remaining for Team MIR. Walls are almost even at this point. Let's go from Gemstone over to Samurai. From the Temple, Samurai. Diana C in the house. Doing a little cheering for you guys, saying let's go. Who's here cheering tonight? If you guys are here cheering, let me see. Where's the Sly people at? Where's the Vox people at? I know you guys are here. I see you in stream. Show a little support for Team Arc and Team MIR tonight. They're going to be battling it up. It's going to be a good game. Going to light a Straw Man. Going to send a seal over to Moonshot of the max variety. We're going to light Straw Man number 4. No penalty because it's a pet. And F4 seismic loaded. Samurai trying to rock the boat. Don't rock the boat, baby. Rock the boat. Don't tip the boat over. Rock the boat. Seismic grenade. You know, they like to destroy boats. I'm on a boat and it's moving fast and I got a Nautica theme Pashmina Afghan. Jim, what are you doing with that seismic? Been thinking about it for an hour. Let's go. Hits or no hits? It hits. All right. F4 seismic loaded to the wall. And that is going to be the first of a potential capsize. We're going to put it right up here so you guys know. A second seismic could be no good. Now, Riley learned her lesson because she put some juice on this one. It's still 25, but we're going to take down that 25%. And we take down a whole blue block as well. Riley getting 1 1/4, mowing it down. Sir Tim is talking about rocking the Casbah. I see, Tim. A little midnight oil, right? All right, let's go from Samurai over to the lethal legend. The lethal legend, the assassin Julia Muse. Oh, there you go, the Clash. You got me. You got me on one. I'm like on the fly here. Look at Sir Tim. Drive to the bomber zone. I'm staying away from Sniper Tim when it comes to music trivia. Look at Julia putting it in reverse. Right there, over in the bomber zone. A little bit of pet repel. F4 Rapture loaded with Ignite. Julia throwing that Rapture at a wall. It's already taken some damage. You could have sold that bad boy. There's people looking for Rapture grenades big time. The F4 Rapture does hit. Going to take down 75 green. And going to take down 50% blue. Still got 50 blue remaining. MIR with 2 full blue. Arc with 2.5 blue. I don't disagree with you, Moon, but I can't give it to you, and you probably know why. But I won't charge you for it. I won't charge her for the item. Drive to bomber zone, pet repel, F4 Rapture loaded to the wall with Ignite. Let's go to Moonshot. But it's not considered played So there's that. All right, Moonshot's going to move to the temple. Going to occupy that temple space. Going to go Vial to Dow. And we'll break his absorption. Petro to Dow. F5 St. Elmo and hinder Julia. All right, so we give Julia -1. Jim, everything else hits, correct? Play that gold blue. All right, move to the temple. Vial to Dow. Red Petro. F5 hinder. Okay, I'm going to stop right here. Okay? Because I'm going to explain this because it gets misunderstood a lot. Everything's going through, but I want to explain it. Absorption ability is only to be used for the damage that a DI pet does against you. Okay? So Ark is playing the blue. So the absorption is for a Psycho, a Marty, an Ellie, a blue, to minimize the damage you take from those things. Tanner. Not for random pets that hit you. It's a gear ability that lessens the amount of damage you take from a DI. Dow's not the first person to do that, but please get that out in your guilds. No, I want everybody to understand it, to play it the right way, because gear abilities are very important. Hinder, haunt, all of those things, but I want you to use them at the right time. So there's nothing to absorb at this point. So that's why I want to stop. I just want everybody to understand it, because not a lot of people play it, but I want you guys to play it at the right time. All right, Petro's going to knock Dow out of the DZ. So Moon playing Vial, then going to Petro him out. But the F5 St. Elmo, we got a gold blue from Jim, the second blue, and that is going to hit Moonshot, and that's going to break his seal. Now, if that damage would have went through to Moon, he probably would have said absorbability, and he would have gotten rid of 15% of that damage that went through because of the new gear. All right. Dow, your move. All right, Dow moving back to the DZ. Vine to kill, Gas Blast to kill. Kill is in the DZ. And they are going to play Vines and a Gas Blast. The Vines will break her seal. Also going to take her down to 90%. Gold blue from Kel. Second blue of the game for both teams. Dow. You have a gold blue being played on your Gas Blast. Absorption ability. There you go. All right. The new gear is 15% absorption. And Kel's gold blue is going to do 20. And that is going to take Dow down to 95%. All right. Perfect. Well played. Perfectly played. All right. That is the end of the second round. Captains, if you can give me your subs, let me know who's coming in. And I'm going to go ahead and score second round. Looks like MIR was able to get 2 blessings. Nicely done. Dow able to get second halo. Kel able to get a halo. Temple occupied by Moon and Samurai. Strawman. Looks like we got 4 Strawman lit up by MIR. 25 points. And DZ. Kel with 25. Dow with 25. DZ was even 25-25. All right, see what we got coming in round 3. Nixie coming in for Kel. Put Nixie over here. The rover does disappear. Kel does have a halo just in case. We got Bonnie coming in for Fly Rod, the champ, with that deity ring on him heading out. Will we see him again later? We'll find out. But for now, we got B-Dub in the tank zone. Will Fly pop back in? Will he turn in for an early night? You guys don't know who's going to be playing. And that is true. Dow did say moving back to their DZ. So instead of 25-25, it's going to be 0-0. Same halo, same everything, except not 25-25, 0-0, because they will neutralize each other. All right, and we've got Busy coming in for Villar. Game over. Little flip, little flip, little flip. All right, put Busy right here. All right. So, Julia, suffocation from the bomber zone. It's going to get rid of your absorption. Busy, you're coming in at 80%. Team MIR, they left their bomber in. Samurai suffers nothing. Dow, vile smoke dissipates. The lingering smoke in the DZ, it's gone. No other people in the DZ, no other things to take away. All right, let's go to Nixie in the rover zone. Nixie, you're up. Close, low-scoring game. Nixie going to head over to the temple steps. Going to go Pet Repel, Luna Lamp to Samurai. Multiple S8s she can play. She can play up to 3 S8s. Going to Roxy a Straw Man to light number 5. No penalty for that. And Nixie is going to go M7 Seismic with Echo. That Echo is going to push a point down to B-Dub, give her +1. And it's going to give Nixie an S8 effect and a Seismic. Gold blue. From either Jules, Julie, or Juju. Gold blue is going to be the final blue. It is going to hit Nixie. She has no gear absorption. It's going to take Nixie down to 80%. Steps. Pet Repel. Luna Lamp. Seismic is stopped. Echo goes through. Pet lights number 5. Let's go to the busiest of bees. Busy bee in the house. Sorry, Busy. I don't have any bee songs, but I can just think of Blind Melon and the little kid in the bee outfit, right? All I can say is that my life is pretty strange. Right? You guys remember that video? Okay. Maybe. Maybe not. All right, move to Temple Steps. Right here beside Nixie. Busy the ninja. All right, Steps. Gonna turn into a ninja. Yeah, she's bringing out Mythic Rocky. That's what I'm talking about. A little bit of heal and seal. Gonna hinder Moonshot, putting that -1 on Moon. And Blue Gel. All right, Move to the temple. Turn into a ninja. Mythic Rocky. Heal and seal. Going to give her a little bit of her health back. Bring her back up to 90 and put that seal on her. And in the shot, B-Dub doesn't like the shot. So, going to stop the shot with Gold Psycho. Can't talk to a psycho like a normal human being. All right. Busy that psycho. The goldness is going to take you down to 70 even after the heal and seal. Busy sitting at 70%. All right, let's go from Busy B over to B-Dub. I'm sorry, Busy. When you get into Blake Shelton, you're out of my pay grade. Look at Deadly Dimes going Ava Max. Oh, she's sweet but a psycho, a little bit psycho. All right, B-Dub, Amari to the wall, Pet Repel, F5 Seismic. All right, it hits. All right, we're going to go Amari to the wall. And B-Dub, what would you like to flip? Oh, Gemstone, she just took Hank the Tank. Gemstone's tank is gone forever. Double Seismics. All right, now let's give him the F5. I'm going to knock out that blue, and I'm going to give you 25% of the next blue, 75 remaining. Got 3/4 of blue on one side. We got 2.5 on the other side. All right, let's go from B-Dub over to Gemstone. You don't tug on Superman's cape. You don't spit in the wind. You don't pull the mask off that old Long Ranger, and you don't mess around with Jim Stone on. Yeah, see what I did there, Jim? All right. But Jim and Jim. All right. Jim is going to put the dust on B-Dub. Gonna Amari to the straw man. Gonna haunt B-Dub for health. And yeah, that's kind of blue. And blue gel. All right, it hits. So let's put out this flame. And then the blue gel is going to put out this flame. Is this burning an eternal flame? Say my name. Sun shines through the rain. Gotta love the Bengals. Dust, Amari. Hump for health, and blue gel to the straw man. Let's go over to Samurai. Man, I guess I could do the Foo Fighters because we got all these ninjas in there, right? Maybe a Foo Fighters song every time Julia or Samurai come up. Samurai. Oh, yeah, that's right. Busy as a ninja now. Red Nolan throwing the dust over to Julia. Man, Julia's got so much stuff over there on that rover. Like, man, all kind of stuff. All right, let's get Samurai Red Nolan. And S8 Vlad's verdict loaded to the wall from Samurai. Now shutting it down. Tank Page. All right, Red Nolan. Dust to Julia. S8 Vlad's loaded. Kick it from Riley over to Jules, who will save your soul from the lies that you told. All right, Jewel. Thank you, Animal. All right. Jewel's like, I'm driving out of the dust. Gonna leave them in the dust? Another one bites the dust. I like that. All right, she's driving with the DZ. And send Torment over to Riley. All right, drive to the DZ, Torment Riley. Pyre with blue gel for extra absorption. Yes, you can. And going to hinder Riley to give her a -1. All right, drive to the DZ, Torment Riley, Pyre, blue gel, and absorption. And she is going to put out flame number 3. It's only 2 flames remaining. All right, let's go from Julia over to There's a Moon Out Tonight. Ooh, 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 let's go strolling. That's my favorite. All right, Moon. It's up to you. Moon and Dow. Moon gonna move to their DZ. Gonna rotate out of the temple. Over here with Dow. Tal and Nixie into the temple. Because they're keeping control. Control, control. Put a little ghost smoke on Dow. And S6 Trixie to Rocky and Tupac. And the Amari melted, by the way. Amari only stays up for one round. It's the next player, so it's gone after Samurai's turn. If you guys are wondering why I moved it. All right, so they're going to intervene. Busy's going to intervene to Trixie to Rocky. All right, so Moonshot, you've got a S6 Trixie. It's going to come back at you because once that hits Julia's Tupac, it kills Tupac, but it mimics your last projectile. So that means that S6 Trixie's coming back to your face. And you got nothing to stop it. So we're going to give you, it's a Trixie, but it does have good juice on it. We're going to take you from 95 down to 86. Not a whole lot, but it does mimic it. And Moonshot taking 9%. All right, moves to the DZ. Talon's Nixie. Puts Ghost Smoke on Dow. And S6 Trixie. One is stopped, one hits, and then it mimics it right back to him. So Julia probably got her money's worth out of that. Dow, you're up. Tupac's pretty intimidating. You wanna light somebody up, and you know you're getting it right back. All right, so Dow gonna unholy the Ghost Smoke. Petro Moon. Checking one thing real quick. All right, it hits. Petro to Moon is going to knock him out of the DZ. Knock him down here in the no zone. Petro is going to take Moon down to 81%. Unholy the Ghost. E5 Violet Silver Gel to B-Dub. All right, let's get some AP action going. All right, B-Dub. 1,100 getting through. You're at 2,700, taking you down to 1,600. After APR. 531 APR. So B-Dub 1,600. Almost 60%. And by the way, the E5 has no effect because he used Silver Gel. Now, E5, he can use it. It just doesn't do anything. There's no bonus to it. All right. So, Petro, Unholy. Violet, Silver Gel. And burns an E5. The E5 still gets used. The inventory team, he doesn't have the E5, but there's no benefit to it. All right, that is the end of round number 3. At the end of round number 3, we've got Julia and Dow both in the DZ. 75 points for Arc. Got him down to 2 flames. 10 points for MIR. However, MIR did get another round of the Temple. That's 3. And this time we had Nixie and Riley. DZ's been given. We need to give halos. Give 1 halo to Julia, being in a DZ. 1 halo to Dow. That's his 3rd. All right, this is the 4th and final round of the first half. We got a good one. Let's go to Nixie. Nixie, your final move of the first half. Nixie in the Temple. Got Nixie, and then we got Busy. Give Nixie about 5 more seconds, get her move in. There we go. We got Seal and Thrill. For that, she'll get a little bit of rage from the Thrill. F5 Trixie to Rocky and the wall. Going to put a gold spark on Dow. That'll teach you to hit B-dub. You get gold sparked. And Red Blaze to the Straw Man. Red Blaze going to light up Straw Man number 3. And Jim, you got Trixie to Rocky and the wall. F5 variety. It hits. All right. Good news is for MIR, Rocky is dead. Bad news, just enough to get the block. No carryover. Takes the blue block out of play. F5 plus the Thrill makes it an S6. Gold Spark to Dow. Red Blaze. Takes out Rocky. Takes down the remainder of the blue wall. Still got the teardrop. We get the benefit the next attack. And let's kick it over to Busy. Busy so close to getting Rocky in play. But Nixie foiled that plan. We got Busy, then we got B-dub. Busy going to go with Heal and Thrill. Blue Spark, H9, side. Oh. She's bringing the heat. Look at that. Y'all got Busy fired up now. She didn't get a Rocky. She's bringing the H9 Seismic. Busy, I'll take you back to 90% health with the Heal and Thrill. This is going to be equivalent to an S11. That's what got B-dub's attention. When you start talking about S11 seismics, Samurai going to Judas that over to the MIR wall. Now we're talking S11 seismic the other way. Jim says, wait. And Bonnie says, wait. Going Judas it, then Judas it, and then gold blue from B-Dub. Final blue of the game for Team MIR. That gold blue is going to hit Jim. It's going to break her seal. No blues remaining. All blues are gone. It's going to be interesting. All right, so we saw an attack. It got diverted. It got diverted back. It got canceled. So let's go from Busy B over to B-Dub. Got B-Dub, Jim, Samurai, Julia, Moon, and Dow. And it will have halftime. Gonna go rhyme time to Busy. Whiskey and Inferno. Come on, B-Dub. You're a 3-year veteran. Rhyme hits. It does trigger. Wait a minute. No, it doesn't. Busy is sealed. All right. So Busy is sealed. Which means rhyme does not hit. Got to get damage through, so it breaks Busy's seal. So Straw Man is not frozen. B-Dub hits the whiskey, and because she hits the whiskey, she can't play the Inferno. But she does heal herself back to 100%, but no attack. All right, let's go from B-Dub over to Gemstone. Had a couple free ones tonight from some big name players. I don't think it's nerves. I think everybody's just playing loose tonight. They're like, yeah, we'll throw some moves out there. We got Jim, Samurai, Julia, Moon, and Dow. Good news is at least the whiskey was first. So you got the heal. Probably more important than the grenade. All right, going to throw a lot of stuff at B-Dub. I thought Jim was playing Optimus Prime. Like, that's got to be a new pet. All right, Toxic Rain, Red Prince, Mania, Mangle, Silver Gel with Bullseye to B-Dub. A hunt is on. Mythic Psycho from Kel. All right. The attack's not going to hit. The Toxic Rain, the Red Prince, all of the above will hit. Going to lower AP. 22. All right. Kel not in the game, so it's going to be Gold Psycho for Moon. No worries, she's not in the game. All right, so B-Dub. From 2,700. With the Toxic Rain down to, none of my markers are working. One of these nights, one of these crazy old nights. 2,670. And I'm going to lower your APR to just over 500. All right. And that is a good challenge. Moon does not have a Psycho. So we're going to go to Samurai. All right. Since we got Kel, we got Moon. I'll give MIR a warning for an ineligible pet play. No points, just a warning. What color is Samurai's Psycho? And a good challenge by Julia. So MIR can't double dip rest of the game. And it's a Gold Psycho from Samurai. And that is the final Psycho of the game for Team MIR. And Jim, you got gold damage being redirected back at you. If it's big damage, I will ask you guys, just in case you want to use a prevention. Or if you want to take the damage. So let me know if it hits. Ark has 2 Psychos remaining. MIR has none. Jim's going to use Absorption, which means she's only going to take 5% of the 20. It's going to take her down to 95%. So anything gold or mythic, if I ask you guys, you can use Absorption, you can use Preventions, or you can let it hit. Save it for later on. All right. Gold does go through. So again, Toxic Rain, Red Prince, all that with Mangle. Jim, big shot. Moon's out. Moon doesn't have a Psycho. Kel's out. They double dip. They got a warning for it. No points. Successful challenge. And then They finally get it with right. Jim uses the absorption. Okay, let's go from B-Dub over to, or let's go from Jim, sorry, over to Samurai and Nolan. Samurai is tormented. Torment has resolved. So, Torment was actually a really, really good play, and the timing of it was well done, Julia. It's actually played on the perfect person at the perfect time. So, Samurai, you have Nolan, but he's going to copy your rage attack, and you can't rage. So we have Samurai, Julia, Moon, and Dow, and then we'll be at halftime. Samurai, give you about 10 more seconds to get your move in. Gonna go Thrill, Lithium loaded to the wall. Hits. First little bit of damage. Gonna take down his teardrop, so it's almost free. That first red block is off the board. Then she went Lithium with Thrill, and then Nolan as well. So give you about 60% of a red block, and another 60% of a red block. You got 1.8 remaining. So 80% is left. So Arc with 2.5 blue remaining. MIR with 1.8 red. All right, let's go from Samurai over to Julia. Julia with the unlimited range from the Rover. All right, going to go Cape of Blades. All right, Julia, we are going to roll a four-sider. And I'm going to let you pick high or low from the four-sider. She's picking high, so the 4 will actually be a 4 if she gets it. So stay in with the natural form of the dice. This is how many players Cape of Blades is going to hit. And it is 2, so it's going to hit 2 regardless. So, Julia, you can pick the 2 players that you want to hit with the Cape of Blades. All right, so Moon, you got Mythic Pike coming to you. B-Dub and Cape of Blades. B-Dub, you got Cape of Blades, Toxic Rain, Mania with Pegasus, and Mangle all coming from Dark Wargo. Now, you're not sealed, so the Dark Wargo is not going to give her an extra bonus. But it is still going to be her AP. All right, hits. All right, so Toxic Rain, take her down to 2630. Cape of Blades, going to take you down to 2590. Cape of Blades, Moon, is going to take you down 2650 down to 2600. All right, let's get the Pike. All right, Julia, pick high or low for Pike. She's picking high, so 5 or 6, Moon. It's going to deal some pretty good AP to you. It is a 5. All right, he's taking maximum damage, which is triple AP from Mythic Pike. All right, so we're going to drop Moon down to, I got B-Dub at 2590. I got Moon down to 2550. And now the other attack gets through from the Dark Wargo with Mangle and Mania. Give me a second to calculate this. $13.50 getting through, B-Dub. So you're at 2590. $13.50 is going to take you down to 1240. Probably around 45% of your overall base. So B-Dub sitting at 1240 total. All right. A lot of action there. All went through. And let's go from Julia over to Moonshot. Moonshot sitting at 2550. B-Dub sitting at 1240. Got Moonshot, then we got Dow. That's nice. That, all right, come on, y'all. That might be move of the year. Activate Cosmic Shield on Bonnie, which means she can't be targeted by the next player's attack. Gonna steal gems. Gonna steal Dominari. Heal and seal. M7. Wedding Crasher to the wall with Ignite. All right. M7 Wedding Crasher with Ignite. It hits. And it absolutely wrecks the wall. And not only did he prevent Bonnie from being attacked, he also said, "You're not going to use that Dominari to keep me from getting my gold block." Moonshot. Epic, epic move there. All right. Team MIR. First wall of the night, and dang it, this man just keeps on keeping on with the bomber of the year. All right. No attack on Bonnie, next attacker. Stealing Dominari. Heal and seal. Wedding Crasher destroys the wall. We reset it. Dow, final move of the first half. All right, Dow's going to release the Scarage. All right, so Dow is a tank, and it's going to be 2 turns and 2 blocks. So in round 5, and he's releasing MIR Scarage because he's over there. Next round, Dow, you're taking down 2 blocks. All right, and that is the end of round number 1, everybody. At the end of round number 1. We've got, I'm sorry, end of round number 4. End of the first half. We get another blessing. For Team MIR. Ark did manage to sneak in another round of the DZ, though. Nobody moved. They held their own there. MIR able to get another 15 points from the straw man. Nixie and Riley again in the temple. And let me get our second half subs, everybody. Round number 5. Great job, right? If you guys are enjoying watching these teams play, give me a 999. I think they're having a blast in there. We got Pope coming in, the extra DZ, and Sheila in for Busy. Give me your buffs. Busy, sorry about Rocky. But it was close. All right, Julia, you lose your Dust Smoke. And you lose the Pet Repel. And you lose your rover. And you do go back to the rover zone. Julia does have 2 halos, by the way. Dow, you have 4 halos. A lot of extras tonight, so pay attention to everything. Kel coming in, JJ extra defender. JJ, we put you up there. Put Moon back in his DZ, even though he's a bomber. Samurai going back to the bomber zone. Kel back in as a rover. All right, Samurai. Losing 20%. Samurai starting out at 80. Sheila starting out at 80%. And the order is going to be Kel, Sheila, B-Dub, Jim, Riley, Julia, Moon, Dow, JJ, and the Pope. All right, got a fun, close one, everybody. Kel, you're up. Round 5. Let's keep the game going. Keep it fast. Keep it fun. Round number 5. We've got 2 rounds of 5 players. Going to go Rhyme to Dow, Seal and Thrill, Inferno to Strawman. All right, looks like it hits. All right, give me 1 second. All right, give me a second. Okay. I'm back. Can you guys hear me okay? All right. Kel is playing Rhyme to Dow. Even though Kel had put this in her pre-match buffs, it was not submitted with MIR's initial lineup for their trigger pet. Therefore, the rhyme effect does not take place. Has to be submitted with the lineups. And if it's not submitted with the lineups, you still have to post it so people can see it. But I did not get a trigger pet for Kel in the pre-match lineups, and that's why I was going through checking with the rules team to ensure that that was the case, because I have no way to validate it when the lineups are sent. So the rhyme pet does hit, but the rhyme effect does not go through. Seal and Thrill does go through, so there's no freezing action, and the Inferno does light the straw man. So when the Inferno lights the straw man, that is going to give them flame number 4. Well, you included them with everybody except Kel. I can send it to you. But the trigger pets do have to be sent in. Inferno to the straw man, lights to straw man, breaks her seal. And we go from Kel over to Shaman Sheila. Sheila's going to move to the temple. Banish wand to Dow. He cannot be launched. Yep, no worries. That's why I want to check with the rules just to make sure that they were on the same page as I was. But we'll make sure in the future everybody's clear on it. All right, Banish wand to Dow. Summon Mythic Gust to Moon. Max Seal to Julia. And Red's Revenge loaded to the wall. All right, so we got Mythic Gust to Moon, and it'll also go from Moon to JJ. And Red's Revenge to the wall. B-Dub, Gus, and Red's Revenge. Hits. All right, Red's Revenge is going to take down that 50% of a blue wall. There's no juice on it. And it is red, so you get 50% of a blue. And you get 25% of the next blue. You still got 1 3/4 remaining. Mythic Gus. Going to be a poison effect. Deadly Venom, 35. It is balance for gear. Moon has a seal. Doesn't hit him, but it does hit JJ. So JJ, Mythic Gus, going to take you down 80%. All right, we go from Shaman Sheila over to B-Dub. B-Dub hopping in the tank. And that dust smoke on B-Dub is gone, by the way. Halftime, all the lingering smokes go away. So she's not under the effect of the dust nerf. Gonna Talon Ride to the temple. All right, hop in the tank, Talon Ride to the temple, seal. Oh my. That's an S11 because of the tank. We're in round 5. Let's give her the cannonball first. $25 for B-Dub from the cannonball. But then we got an S11 and Rapture. So Rapture's going to put a teardrop on it. Whoa, what just happened here? There we go. Rapture's going to put a teardrop. And the S11 B-Dub. Similar wall to the first one. Not exact, but similar. Black, green, and green. B-Dub taking down 3. Taking down 3 blocks with the first shot. Julia using Chromica. Going to add some bonus points with Chromica, another 10. It's a good start to that second wall. All right, let's go from B-Dub over to Gemstone. Second half tank is deadly. Got Jim, Samurai, Julia, Moon, Dow, JJ, and Pope. Give Jim about 5 more seconds to get her move in. There it is, Seal and Thrill. Going with the Mythic Azar. Echo, M7 Vlad loaded to the wall. All right, Echo, going to send a point down to Julia. Going to be a big hit. It's going to be 8. Oh, B-Dub. You ain't letting that hit. She's like, yeah, I'm letting it hit. Passive Rage plus 80. All right. S11, S12 with bonus damage. It's going to be the biggest wall hit of the night because of where it fell. Blue block. That was 75 blue. Full blue, red block, and red block. 3 3/4 wall damage from Gemstone. Nice shot with the Azar. And she used the Vlad's verdict. All right, let's go from Gem over to Samurai. Samurai. Arc trying to get back in the game here with the wall damage, making it close. See if Samurai has a big answer. We got Samurai, Julia, Moon, and Dow. Samurai's going to summon Rod. Seal and Thrill, M7 Carnage loaded to the wall. Samurai does have point of hinder, so that is going to take one down and get rid of the Thrill. Going to give her an M7 Carnage, lighter grenade, easing up just a little bit. Blue block. And About a third of a blue block. 67% blue remaining. So 1 2/3. M7 Carnage. Samurai, over to Julia. Got Team Arc, 2 red blocks. You got MIR on their second wall, and they got 1 2/3 blue remaining before they get down to the red. Julia's going to stay in the rover zone. Going to summon Gold Nolan. Going to go Seal and Thrill. She already has a Seal. Playing the Seal and Thrill to get the other bonus. S6 Vlads with Rampage. She's got -1 hinder. Rampage will take care of the hinder. Looking like an S7 Vlads loaded. With Rampage. S7 Vlads, because of the grenade, Julia, barely getting enough to take down 2 red blocks. If it would have been a specialty grenade, it would not have gotten it done. But she used a stronger grenade, the Vlads, and does manage to take it off the board. All right, giving Julia a gold block. Got 1 gold block apiece. Tightening the game up just a little bit. All right, let's go from Julia over to Moonshot. Moonshot with the move of the night. Probably the move of the year up to this point. We'll see what else he has up his sleeve. All right, Moon's going to DZ Portal. Keeping one eye on the DZ now. They made it a little easy for Arc. Now Arc's got their attention in the DZ. Grizz to Pope and Fear on Dow. 2 for 1 special. Gemstone, let me know what we want to do with those. Got a Grizz and a Fear. All right, we're going to wait on it. After Moon, we got Dow, JJ, and Pope. All right. Going to use a prevention on Grizz and an eclipse on Dow. Moonshot again managing to pull a legendary and a prevention. All right. Dow, you're invisible. And Pope, you're still there. Sheila coming in with a big utility move. All right, Dow and then JJ. Dow, on your turn, Scarage is going to take out 2 blocks. B-Dub, does Scarage hit? Walls are almost even, everybody. Got ourselves a good one. Two blocks off the board. MIR's still up a couple blocks and a few rings. Dow will give you about 5 more seconds. All right. Going to go Orcus to JJ. Orange Crush to Moon. Little Heal and Seal. All right, Orcus to J. JJ. Taking the Orcus damage, going to put out one of the flames. Orange Crush. Barely going to hit Moon, but is going to launch him. Not going to make a Moon Sickle. But does launch him over to the other side. Take him down to 92%. JJ down to 90. JJ, your move. You're into DZ. Moon is in the no zone. Pope and Dow hanging out in the other DZ. Oh boy, H9 Scarage time. I was hoping we'd see a beefed up Scarage. So, because she uses the H9, she's actually going to get 2 Scarages. Now, she's a priest. So, 2 turns, 1 damage, 1 rebuild. So, the free one, she'll get 1 damage. All right? So, it's going to happen in 3 turns. So, in turn 1, right now, she's going to take out a block. Jim, does it hit? All right, they're going to intervene to block. So you're not taking out that blue block after all. Now, next turn, she's going to rebuild a block. And in round 7, she'll damage a block because she gets half of the effect because of the H9. All right, so they're not going to let her damage the first one. So next turn, she's going to rebuild and then damage. Love the H9 Scarage. All right, let's go from JJ over to Pope. All right, Pope's going to DZ portal over to JJ. Red Grizz to JJ. Gas Blast to JJ and a Seal Smoke. All right. You got Red Grizz. If that doesn't hit you, he's going to Gas Blast you. If Red Grizz hits you, his Gas Blast will not have range. It hits. All right, that's the final move of the first round. Both teams going about it in a different way. Red Grizz going to launch her all the way over here. She is taking the damage from it. So JJ going to take you down to 75 with the Red Grizz and the fall damage. The Gas Blast does not affect you because it doesn't hit you. And also playing a Seal Smoke. Little trickiness out of Arc there. Now, Arc also able to get a blessing for the first time in a while. But Samurai getting another one. So that's 5 rings. I'll start with the DZ points. 75 Arc, 0 MIR. Again. Halos. Dow getting his 5th Halo. Pope getting his 1st. Strawman. 3 more Strawmen for MIR. 15 more points to 0. And we had Sheila in round 5. In the temple. Riley in the temple. Kel and Julia. All right, we're moving to round number 6, everybody. And again, close game. A lot of different ways teams are going about it. Stay focused, play good. Round 6, kick it off. Kel, you're the first to go in round 6. This is the final round of 5 players, and then we'll get our final 4 back in the game. Certainly a unique way of scoring. It's a much simpler game, but they're always closer games because you don't have those boss caps and those Kangs and those cyborgs. So when you have limited ways of scoring, you know it's going to be down to the wire. About 5 more seconds, Kel. After Kel, we got the Shaman. Kel going to head over to the Bomber Zone. Going to play Misha to break Julia's seal. Going to play Heal and Seal. Going to activate the Lantern, which makes it undetectable. S8 Wedding Crasher with Echo. Now we're talking. Going to send that +1 down to B-Dub, but playing Misha as well. Which is also going to give her a Frantic 5. So look at this combo shot. That is an S8 plus a Frantic 5, undetectable. It's going to make it an S13. With Echo, going to make it an S14. Biggest shot of the night up to this point. And that's the way you do it right there. 67% blue, gone. Blue, gone. Teardrop, gone. Red block, gone. %25 of a red block. Wow. 1 3/4 remaining. Mowing them down with the Misha S8 Lantern combo. A whole new ball game. All right. That's a nice comeback from Team MIR. Ark, what do you have in store? Shaman Sheila, you're up. Shaman Sheila bringing a little heat. Sheila says S8, Seal and Thrill. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. They're both on their second wall, but B-Dub had something saved up here. JJ using the prevention. Sorry, Sheila, it was a nice hit, but JJ had something waiting for you. All right, B-Dub, back to you. She's like, that's okay. There's more where that came from. Sheila with a couple big moves tonight. Big grenade shot, big defensive play. Got B-Dub, Gemstone, Samurai, Julia, Moon, Dow. It's a big round. Balance of the game could tilt in this round. B-Dub's going to turn into a tank. She's also going to bring out Dark Nolan, who loves being at home. Going to send a max seal over to JJ. Going to max spark Julia. Slow her down. And V-Dub going with the Oracle. Love the Oracle play, by the way. M7 Oracle going to be prevented. All right, tank, Dark Nolan, throw in a seal, throw in a spark, and an Oracle shut down with the prevention. And it was going to be a big hit anyway because B-Dub's going to get S6 on top of it with the tank buff. All right, let's go from B-Dub over to Gemstone. Gem Samurai and Julia. Thrill Silver Spark. You get the S8, but it costs you 25. Double line shot. Now, it's probably worth it because it's adding the S8 on there. So it is going to be an S8, Silver Spark, S9, Azar, 9, 10, 11, plus bonus. B-Dub says wait. All right. Does hit. That's important. So they are going to paint it to the wall, but they're letting all that damage accumulate as well. So big hit for Jim, but also JJ redirecting the pain. All right. Yeah, that is a big, big Azar upgrade. Second wall. Man, Jim and Kel doing some damage. Green block. Blue block. Blue block. Blue block. 4 blocks. Higher echelon blocks. Jim, I'd say that S8 was probably worth it. JJ with the redirect. Half the damage going over. We saw 4 go down. 2 blocks. JJ getting a gold bar with the pain. Well, hold on. Team Arc. JJ is redirecting the pain damage to their wall. Does it hit? Hits. Okay, now it's official. That wall goes down. And MIR's second gold block of the night, and their second wall of the night. JJ with a 50-point gold bar. All right, let's go from Gemstone over to Samurai. Samurai, start of your turn. Rod is going to go over and steal a black block. Third wall for Team MIR, second wall for Team Arc. Samurai about 5 more seconds to get her move in. We got Samurai, Julia, Moon, Dow, JJ, and the Pope. All right, in 5, 4, there it is. Silver Spark, Gold Blitz to Gold Nolan. Gonna throw a Torment on Julia. S8 Wedding Crasher with Echo. Gonna send a point down to Moon. Moon still has a -1 hinder. All right, Gold Blitz would kill Gold Nolan. Julia surrounded by Torment Smoke. I thought he was donating a gallbladder for a second there. Glacier from Pope. All right. So Silver Spark Gold Blitz is going to kill Julius Gold Nolan. That's a big shot there. Let's take that out of play. All right. Julius surrounded by Torment Smoke. S8 Wedding Crasher loaded to the wall with Echo. With the Hinder, they're going to cut it in half. With the Glacier, similar to an S4 Spruce. Not even. I'm putting that back up, actually. This is a much stronger wall. 75% of a green block. 25 green remaining. Strongest wall of the night. Not quite getting that green block after the Glacier. All right. Let's go over to Julia. Julia, your move. We got Julia Moon Dow. You guys know the rule. Occasionally there are things that are typed that are probably meant for your guild chat. It was not Julia's move, so no issue with the deletion. Had it been her move and she deleted it, obviously it would have been a deletion penalty. But you got 5 seconds to post your move now that it is your turn. She's going to move to the tank zone. She is slowed. She does have the max spark on her, but she was never stuck in place. So put her in the tank zone. She's going to Unholy the Torment. It is not resolved yet. She can. Had it been played a turn earlier, nothing she could have done about it. Gold Spectral Snake to the Straw Man. It's going to put out the Straw Man. And B-Dub. It hits. And unfortunately, Julia, that's a big, big move because you move to the tank zone. The movement is locked in first. So there is no attack because she cannot reach the wall from the tank zone. It's a tough one. All right, we go from Julia over to Moonshot. We got Moon, Dow, JJ, and Pope. Moonshot going to move over to his DZ. Going to go Phoenix to their wall. Going to turn that red into a blue. Going to go Vines to Pope. Going to break his seal. Hit him for 10, take him down to 90. And Inferno to Strawman. Inferno is going to light up number 3. Moonshot taking 10% from that shot. I got him down to 82. And that is correct. Julia does still have the S8. All right, he moves to the DZ, plays Phoenix to the wall, Vines on Pope, Inferno to Strawman. Dow, you're up from the DZ. All right, Dow going to DZ Portal. Going to summon Phoenix. I like it. Look, we got Moon went blue, and Dow said, nope, I want my red block back. Double Phoenix play. Nice. Going to Fear Smoke Moon and Aqua to the Strawman. Going to move Moon down into the no zone. JJ, you can leave it if that's what you want to do. I'm not ready yet, but let me resolve it and then we'll make sure. DZ, Phoenix, Fear Smoke, Aqua to a Strawman. Going to put out one of them. All right. JJ. Okay. It's like, all right, it's your move. I was going to say, do you want to leave the move up there? At the start of your turn, your Scarage rebuilds an arc wall. Gemstone, does it hit? Does it rebuild? Thank you, ma'am. Blue block, back on the board. All right, JJ, 10 seconds. Tim going Beastie Boys. I know a little something about some Beastie Boys, Tim. All right, JJ, gonna move to their DZ. Talon Moon to the other DZ. Bring out Weaver. And red gel. Gemstone does a hit. Standard ammo red gel. It hits. Gonna light it up. And that's gonna break her seal. All right, and Pope, final move of round number 6. Pope, you're up. All right, Pope's going to head over to the other side. DZ portal to the other side. Petra Moon, Gas Blast, Julie J. Man, Ark pulling some Vox stuff tonight with the DZ. They're like, doing some things. Could be the highest scoring DZ we've seen in a while. B-Dub, do they hit? All right, Tank Page won the Petro. So leaving Moon. And does the Gas Blast hit? All right, so we're going to launch JJ to the other side. Moon stays. But I think they were like, that's enough of the 75. All right. Give me your final 4, everybody. We got a third blessing. Shaman Sheila grabbing one. Samurai grabbing another one. DZ is going to be 25 Arc, 0 MIR. Pope getting a second Halo. Moon getting a second Halo. Dow getting a 6th Halo. Strawman, just 15 for MIR. Julia getting a tank zone. Julia has 150 points for Occupy. Samurai, that is your 5th round in the temple. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Samurai getting a 100-point gold orb. That's the only one that can be given out of that one. DZ points given. Strawman points added. Julia with an occupy. Few more to go. Original starters for both teams. All right, with that being said, I want to say Shaman, heck of a job tonight. Some good defensive plays. Very, very well done. Nixie, great job in there. Nixie's already out. Wait, where's Nixie? No. JJ, I already told Nixie she did a good job. JJ, good job. But poor Weber goes away. All right, Samurai stays where she's at. B-Dub stays where she's at. Dark Nolan stays where he is. The Tank stays. Moon stays. Dow stays. Pope is gone. Pope did get 2 halos, so that could be important. Let's leave that. Pope, Moon, and Julia all have 2 halos. Dow obviously has the most. Gotcha. Not original starters, but B-Dub in. That's kind of what I thought anyway, because I saw you there. All right. B-Dub in for Fly. So the lineup's going to be this. It's going to be Kel, Valar, B-Dub, Gemstone, Samurai, Julia, Moon, and Dow. And it's a close game. Kel, your final move of the night. All right, Kel, moving to the tank zone. Red orbital to the wall. Got a feeling next game we're going to see Cinco quite a bit. M7 Vlad loaded with Ignite, Thrill Smoke, Blue Spark. 7, 8, 9 with the Ignite and strongest wall of the night as well. 25 green. And she's using the Vlads with the Ignite. Taking a 25 green. Taking a green. And taking a 25 blue. 75 blue remaining. This one's not melting. All right, Valar, you're up. This is going to take a little work. She's going to summon Sid to double her ignite. Throw a little torment over on Bonnie. Blue Spark, S8. Wedding, Crasher loaded with Echo. All right, she's going to push a point of Echo down to Jim. B-Dub, that's going to be a Wedding Crasher. After the Echo, after the double ignite, it's going to be over an S11. Kel's going to use Intervene to shut it down, Valar. Kel, just shut it down. All right, let's go from Valar over to B-Dub and Dark Nolan and a tank. I can't bear to watch. I can't watch this. Valar sending a vines. All right, we got B-Dub and we got Gemstone. All right. B-Dub's going to move to the temple. Peel the Torment. No movement penalty. Torment quarter turn. She's going to use the Blackout Wand. No DZ points. Not sure if that's going to help or hurt with the halos. Probably a little bit of both. But there'll be no DZ points, no halos this round. Abyss Wand is out of play. S8 Wedding Crasher, Echo, Dark Nolan. Dark Nolan does double damage at home. That's an S11, and she's going to send the Echo down to Moonshot. Now, the only semi-saving grace is it's a stronger wall. Let's add it up. We got B-Dub. Three-quarters blue. Three-quarters blue. It's 1 1/4 blue. Three-quarters blue. Three-quarters blue. Takes it half a blue. Then takes it from half a blue to three-quarters red. Yep. And she's in the tank. It's 15, 16, 17. It's half red and it's full red and it's full red and it's half red. You got 50% of a red block remaining after the tank, after the Echo, after the Dark Nolan, and after the double damage from the Dark Nolan. And the Intaglio is going to take the rest of it down. B-Dub with a little extra juice. That's the biggest hit we've had on a wall in a long, long time. And I'm going to tell you, it was a strong wall. All right, so we got red orbital. Cash is out. And we got a third gold bar for B-Dub. Wow, that's a shot there. Oh, sorry. you got you guys are missing all my. Okay, what's the last thing you guys heard? Holy crap. Nothing. Oh, you know what? Sorry. Okay. Dang it. Oh, Julia, you are correct. B Dub does not. I gave her the gold bar. She doesn't get the gold bar because that was Nolan. Back that out. Okay. Last thing, guys. I've been talking for 5 minutes. You guys even missed the PCP Julia joke. Dang it. I can't repeat that one. Okay. Yes. There was half a block remaining. Bonnie played Intaglio. That was after Dark Nolan. So all the damage went through. She had 50. She played the Intaglio. Dark Nolan took it down. Yes, the Intaglio to Dark Nolan. Yes. I'm sorry. I was talking for 5 minutes. All right. Gemstone. S6 Elmo. Bloodlust to the wall. Disperse. It hits. All right, we're on the blue. Elmo's going to give her 10. S11 with disperse. Nice hit. Weaker wall. And a bonus from disperse. Blue. Red. Red. 25% red. Gemstone. Nice shot. 1 3/4 red. Let's go from Gem over to Samurai. Initially, I put the gold block up there because I gave her credit for Dark Nolan's gold block, and then I just removed it. But I did all that and explained it while I was on mute. Samurai going red orbital. Going to send Dust over to Julia. I know that's the Romantics, Tim. And Jim, we got an S8 Vlad's loaded with Ignite, Blue Spark. And a Point of Echo kick down too. S10. Not the B-dub variety. And you got another strong wall, Samurai. Black block, green block. go from Samurai over to Julia. Julia, final move of the night. You have the dust. Samurai did get the red orbital out. Julia's going to move out of the tank zone. She's going to move into range. BW, you got an S8, 9, 10, 11. With disperse, but nerf 25%. Let's give her the 10 points for the Elmo. All right, got the nerf, but you also got a big shot, Julia. And that is your second wall of the night, and that is Julia's second gold block. A little bit closer. 3 walls to 2. Getting those points any way you can. Getting that second gold block. So Julia has 2 gold bars. Moon has 1. JJ has 1. Let's go from Julia over to Moon. We got Moon and we got Dow. And we'll still finish before midnight. And I got a feeling this game is going to come down to just a couple of moves. There were a couple missed moves. There were a couple really good moves tonight. Teams, I think they're having a good time, but they're probably going to go back to the drawing board and look at 1 or 2 things that could have been done differently. Both teams. I think it's going to be interesting because I think the PCP points are going to be interesting, and I think the DZ are. Moon's going to play red orbital. They're stacking some last-minute points, so MIR's feeling like it's going to be close. Going to throw a Torment over to Dow. Remember, there's blackout wands, so there's no DZ points. And Moon's going to stroll on down, get in grenade range. And at the start of Moon's turn, because they don't go last, they do get the Scarage. So I'm going to take the green block out of play prior to Moon's attack. So JJ, that's your extra block there. Vlad, 8, 9. S9 for Moonshot with the Echo. No Echo. Sorry, S9. No Echo from Riley. Blue block. Blue block. And that's it. Double blue blocks for Moonshot with no echo. All right, let's go to Dow. Dow, your final move of the night. Still on wall number, actually you're on wall number 3, so you're facing the stronger walls like MIR had. Luckily, B-Dub had a big tank to help her with the wall. But I think MIR got this wall kind of where they wanted it to be with the blessings too. Some of that calculation is a big part of winning and losing. All right, Dow, bring us home. Final move of the night, everybody. And then we will add them up. What the? Look at that. He's like, no, I know what you're doing. No, there's reason. There's reason for it. It's not smart. Kel, red Paul. And a sea grenade. And that's what they were saving it for. They were trying to launch Kel out of the tank zone. And they prevent the sea grenade. So she gets the occupy on the final move. All right, Kel getting the tank zone, adding 150 points. Both Kel and Julia getting a rover bonus. All right. Very well done. All right, let's get these final calculations, everybody, and relax and enjoy this game. So we had no DZ points at the end. No halos. MIR, another 15 points. We straw men. Blessings. We got another blessing with MIR. That's 7. They got 5 blocks up there. So obviously they're going to get these other 2 orbitals. It's going to give them another 34 points just in orbitals right there. We're going to take down all of these blocks and rebuild it. And that was 5, and let's give them 2 more. That's MIR's 4th wall. Go over to Team Arc. Team Arc is going to get 3 blocks because there are 3 blessings. PCP DZ. All right, now this one is pretty cool because we had multiple people tied for 2nd place. Dow getting 100 points. That was easy. But we had Julia, Pope, and Moonshot splitting 50 points. So I'm going to give them 17 points apiece. Moon, 17. Pope, 17. And Julia, 17. All right. Finish before midnight. Give me a couple minutes, and we'll calculate the totals. MIR with a couple extra walls, but it's going to be pretty close. It's going to be closer than it looks. But MIR with a couple walls probably pulled it out, but we'll be right back. All right, everybody, we are back. I'm going to scroll through these pretty quickly. These are a little easier to calculate without the bosses and the Kangs and a couple other things. So start out with the wall damage. There was a Phoenix and then a reverse Phoenix. So walls were pretty straight up. MIR tonight, 1,215. Arc, 625. So big difference right there. Now, we just need to see if Arc was able to cut into that in different avenues. Well, the Rover Zone, 150, 150. So they didn't cut into it there. Strawman. Strawman looked like it was going to be a runaway, but Art got back in the Strawman game, only allowing MIR to get 110 points in the Strawman. Seemed like MIR was on that side most of the night, but Arc able to douse the flames a little bit. But at that point, we got MIR up around 700 points if you take the grand totals. This is where it started to shift a little bit, though. DZ points, 275 for Arc, only 25 for MIR. Arc, really good job. They almost got more at the end, but that shaved off 250 right there. So now we got under a 500-point game. We go to the gold bars. Julia, 2 gold bars. Moon with 1. JJ with 1. That's a wash. Feathers, nobody. Cannon, 25-25. Tire, Julia got a tire. B-Dub, or I'm sorry, Kel got the Dominari. So another 25-point advantage for Ark. So now you're probably about 450. So you're looking at where are they going to get the points. PCP DZ, 134 points for Ark, only 17 points for MIR. Now we're getting in the ball game. But extras. We got a Chromica, a couple Elmos, 30 points extra for Ark. We got 100-point Occupy Gold Ore for Samurai, another 51 in Red Orbitals, and we did have a 25-point deduction for Team Ark with a double line. Tonight, MIR just a little stronger with the walls. MIR, 1,793. Ark, 1,364. So about a 400-point win, and there's opportunity for both of them. Big plays tonight. Moonshot with a great move, but also B-Dub getting that big tank shot. I mean, that was like almost 300 points. She absolutely destroyed that wall with the tank. So great job tonight. Good game. A lot of fun. Good sportsmanship, fast play, all the things that we look for in our Wednesday night games, and still finished by midnight. And those of you on the West Coast, finish by 9 o'clock. You guys go eat dinner and hang out. Those of us on the East Coast, still not bad. Not a bad game. We got nothing lined up for you guys tomorrow night. Enjoy your Thursday night off. Chill, relax. Res and restore, as Jim said a little bit earlier. And then Friday night, we're going to be back here for a lot of fun, finishing off the slot events and then taking you guys to Krampus Campground. So our final chapter of 2023 kicks off Friday night. And is there something going on Saturday night? Can you guys remind me? What do we have? What is it we have Saturday night? Something pretty big. Yeah, I know what it is. It is a chance you guys get to go in, rack up some career kills, put your name up on that epic wall, and use all of your legendaries. Chance for you to use all your stuff. So it's going to be a lot of fun. You guys have a great night. Thanks for all you guys do. And I will see you Friday night for another fun one. Have a good one, everybody. Peace.